Greetings, fellow detectives. Wizard Kitten here, bringing you part 17 in Let's Play The Sims 4 Nancy Drew. It looks like a rainy Saturday morning, which, I like rain. Rain is pretty. I think rainy days every once in a while are kind of nice because then it's a nice excuse to hang out inside, do something cozy, and especially in the summer, it's keeping it from getting too hot. It's warm with heavy rain, but there's supposed to be thunderstorms today, so we'll need to be careful if we go outside. Nancy does have to work today, even though it's a Saturday. Ned has the day off, and it looks like he is sleeping. Well, not sleeping in, it's only 6:38, and he's doing pretty well with his needs. He definitely needs some fun, though. We kept Ned up doing a little bit of gardening. I was able to get the bean plant to fit. The hose was in the way, so I had to move that, and all of the other plants in here. And I did have Ned buy some other plants, some other seed packets here. We do have an avocado tree planted and a banana tree. Both of them are in season because it's summer. So that's good. I think what we would need to do to get them to fit inside the greenhouse is make the walls taller, but if we do that, then we have to make these walls taller, and that would throw off kind of the design. So we might just have to keep the trees outside and only harvest those when they are in season. Looks like Nancy is awake and ready for the day. She's going to, what's she going to have? To have a quick meal? You could probably get away with making breakfast, Nancy. Did we? Oh no, we made breakfast in the last part, didn't we? Yeah, Nancy, grab a serving of the bacon and scrambled eggs. That sounds delicious. They are still getting used to their brand new house. They just moved in yesterday, so they're getting nice and cozy. Oh. That made me jump so much. Oh, that was so cool. I love the thunder. It is so pretty when everything is raining. So that'll be a perfect day for Ned to spend a little bit of time inside, do a little bit of gardening, maybe read a book, watch a movie, do some comfortable things. It looks like he's ready to get up too. I don't want Ned to sleep in too much, so let's have Ned get up and take a shower. Nancy will go downstairs and have her delicious breakfast. Ned is feeling tense because of the storm too, which is kind of funny. Oh, he's scared of thunderstorms. Why isn't Nancy scared of thunderstorms? I wonder. Well, taking a shower will help him not be so tense. And Nancy has work in 1 hour. She's really close to getting a promotion today, too. So I think if we work really hard, we'll get a nice big promotion, which will be good because we are running a little low on money. We only have $265. Not much at all. What was that? Nancy, you got... What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Are we pixelating Ned on the lower level? What? That was weird. What? That's so weird. What's going on with this? Okay, that's weird. We're gonna ignore that. Now, Nancy had some tomatoes in her inventory. Did we get some tomatoes planted? We've got tulips, bluebells, black beans, tomatoes. Okay. And I could have sworn Nancy had potatoes as well, but apparently she doesn't. Huh. Maybe she ate them. Maybe she ate them and I didn't see her. Let's have Ned. I want him to open up these packets so I can see if we can plant some other stuff. Oh, he's so scared of the storm. Poor Ned. He's not liking this at all. Oh my goodness, we got a lot of stuff. We got another plantain. We got some mushrooms. We got some green peas. That's cool. That's a new one. Holly. Oh. Oh, well, that's kind of cool. Holly, basil, apples. We could plant an apple tree. Is it in season, though? It's probably not. Okay, let's join Nancy at work, though. We'll have Ned do some gardening when Nancy gets back from work. Neither of them works tomorrow, so tomorrow might be a good day to maybe throw a housewarming party with all of our friends. But tonight, I think we'll just get settled in the house together. This is their, last night was their first night in the house together, but they had moved, so they're probably exhausted. And when you move into a new house for the first time, there's always kind of that adjustment period. You know, you don't sleep very well the first night. Things are still a little bit weird and unfamiliar, and you're not totally comfortable. At least that's how it's been whenever I've moved to new places. So I have a feeling Nancy and Ned are probably feeling the same. So we'll just let them kind of be comfortable tonight. Nancy will go to work. They'll get cozy. And then tomorrow, Sunday, they'll have a nice big housewarming party to really fill up the house with all of their friends. And now that Ned has moved out of the friend's house, one of you made a good point in the comments that some of the significant others of the other River Heights friends could start moving in, which would be good. That would be very good. All right, Nancy, why don't you go ahead and talk to the chief, because that's something that you need to do for your performance. Talk to the chief, and then we'll have her analyze some evidence. She's probably pretty close to being able to arrest a suspect. It's a nice sunny day here. It's sunny and hot, and it's supposed to be a heat wave in this world. So a little bit of different weather where Nancy works. It's so pretty here, though. Gorgeous. Okay, Nancy, are you talking to the chief? You are saying hello to the chief. You are waving. Receptionist, Juliana Morton. Oh, Chet and Iola's mother. Juliana. Why are we all just standing, smiling at each other? It's kind of creepy. Like, hello. Hello. Let's actually say something, Nancy. Let's stop staring the chief down. Nancy, you're being weird. Stop being weird. Do we have... I think we could get one more clue. But we do have quite a few things to go off of. Maybe let's analyze some evidence, and that'll give us another clue. Analyze one of these evidence samples. Drew, it's officers like you that allow us to get hit with 3 burglaries, 5 arsons, and 2 vandalisms in the last 24 hours. Get back to work. You told me to come talk to you. That was one of my jobs. We want our job performance today to be spot on so that we can get a promotion, because that would be amazing. We need the money. Poor Ned, he's so tense. Oh, now he just needs fun. It looks like he's taking care of his fun, though. Can I tell him to, yeah, just care for yourself, Ned. Care for yourself. Get that fun up. We can't tell him to get any of his skills up, but you know. All right, Nancy, how's this analyzing going? We're going to find a new clue. We were kind of thinking that this case is kind of like a hacking case. Somebody maybe hacked in to some electronics at some of these houses, and we really are just trying to figure out who the hacker is. We've got a lot of these people. We're not really quite sure how they all fit together. Lots of mysterious hackers. Maybe Samantha Quick. Who knows? Who knows? What do we got, Nancy? Hopefully we get a clue if your analysis is successful. Which it should be. Her logic skill is pretty high now. And she actually has a fairly high archaeology skill, too, from her vacation. I did want to point out, too, that Nancy did produce a useful clue about the crime. Good. Nancy did have to sell all of the artifacts, which one of you rightfully pointed out in the comments that that's kind of out of character for Nancy. Nancy is much more likely to just donate artifacts that she would find. But for the Let's Play, Nancy really needed money. The suspect is female. It is Samantha Quick.
Kim Lou.
APB available. Yeah, we should issue an APB now. Issue the APB. One of you pointed out rightfully that Nancy would definitely donate them rather than sell them, but because she needed money for this Let's Play, we're going to say that Nancy definitely sold her artifacts to a museum. She didn't donate them, but she did sell them to a museum, and she made sure that they went to a good place where they would be appreciated by lots of people. Maybe she even sold them to the Beach Hill Museum in Washington, D.C., because she... a lot of the artifacts she found were kind of similar to Mayan artifacts and kind of like Central American, South American type of artifacts. So we could say that she sold them to the Beach Hill, which would be kind of cool. Ooh, that was some exciting music. A suspect fitting the APB has been spotted. Is this the... Oh, we're in Brindleton Bay at the pet park. Interesting. Okay. So let's look at our notebook real quick. We know the suspect is a teen, active, black hair, wearing a blouse, and female. An active teen. Are you a teen? Well, that was easy. Hello. Wait, do you have black hair? Oh, yeah, you do. I thought it was part of your hat. And she does not look happy. She looks really angry. Let's go do a friendly introduction and figure out what her traits are. Friendly introduction. Hello. Teen, female, Blair Willis with black hair.
DeRoy.
Are you, perchance, an active sim? How is Nancy not just overheating in her police uniform?
So.
Oh, look, you're active and you're a cat lover. She even kind of looks like she could be a hacker. I mean, her shirt, she's got this like t-shirt on that looks kind of like, I don't know, glasses on their side or something, like the infinity symbol. It looks techie. I'm just going to say it looks techie. Okay, we are totally arresting you. It's absolutely you, Blair. Carson, what are you doing? Oh, it's Nancy's dad. But he's like, ooh. Nancy is arresting the suspect. I got distracted by too many things there. Carson looked like he was digging through the trash. I would assume that Carson would never do that. That's way too dirty of an activity for him. He would never do that. But Nancy arrested the teenager Blair Willis, the hacker. Maybe it's Samantha Quick in disguise. Maybe it's one of her identities. Although she's probably not a teen. She's probably more of like a young adult. If we were using the Samantha Quick from The Silent Spy. Interesting. I still just want to know what Carson was up to. Carson is probably really having a hard time adjusting to Nancy not living in his house anymore, because now it's just him and Hannah. You know, he lost his wife when she was very young, and now his daughter has moved out, so he doesn't have any other kids. At least he has Togo. He and Togo can be buds. Okay, we have returned to the police station. We need to interrogate the suspect now. Interrogate suspect Blair Willis. Oh, she's got an afro. Where is she? Is she in here? Oh, yep, and here's her blouse. And she does not look happy. She's probably trying to calm herself down in the mirror. She's giving herself a pep talk. She's like, okay, Nancy's gonna come and interrogate me now, and I need to do my best to be very sneaky. What can we talk about this outfit? She's wearing like these white and gold loafers, green Bermuda shorts, and like a brown kind of tank top blouse with her afro. It's an interesting look. It's not quite the look that I would go for were I choosing a look. Not quite. We're just going to stand here and stare at the walls and not look at each other. Because we are Sims, and that's how Sims work. Okay, let's fast forward this a little bit. Once we get her to the table, then the interrogation will go well, but it takes forever to release them from the cell for some reason. Very strange. Strange. Okay. Oh, there, now she's moving. She's moving. This is good. Time to interrogate. Hopefully she's easy to interrogate. So far, Nancy has been doing okay at interrogating the suspect. She's been using kind of the good cop approach and relying on the facts. She's really good at discovering a lot of clues. We're making sure we have a lot of information when we interrogate these suspects. Oops. Okay, here we go. So, Blair seems defensive and she's tense. Okay. Let's offer a candy bar. Maybe that will make her less defensive and tense.
Jensiba, Isapau.
Would you like a candy bar? Would you like a Cocoa Kringle?
Oh.
That didn't seem to work. Good cop. Do we need to do bad cop because she's defensive, or will that make her more defensive? Ignore, glare, dangle handcuffs, threaten with spiders, tell story about prison. Let's do a couple more good cop stuff. Promise her a tasty meal. Make her think that this isn't really so bad. Make some false promises. Do what you gotta do, Nancy. And then start to present some evidence. Review the case file in front of her.
Bernia Hisbalip. New Beam. Jaraza.
It's a boy.
Okay, that was awkward. Blair's very tense. Okay, so this isn't going very well for Nancy.
Luca Moy Frandu.
She's reviewing the case file.
Fafa Shumpito.
That was a great reaction. Show crime pictures. She's getting She's getting a little sweaty. She's getting nervous. We have information that your online name is
Zara
S.Quick. Show fingerprint evidence. We took some fingerprints from the computers that were hacked in the houses that were broken into, and they seem to match your fingerprints, Blair. We also have several witness statements saying that there was a suspicious character with an afro leaving the house. Very suspicious indeed. She seems worried. She's still very tense, and this is definitely going up pretty quickly. Showing the fingerprint evidence. Okay, show her a witness statement, Nancy. You can do this. This is going well. Don't just sit there. What do we do? Show witness statement, fingerprint, crime pictures. We reviewed the case file. Reveal her calling card. Come on, Nancy. Interrogate her. Don't just sit there and stare at her. That's not going to help. That will do absolutely nothing. Unless it's... Maybe she's trying to intimidate her. It's an intimidation technique. Oh, yep. She's worried. She's definitely tense. Can we get, like, a better view of her?
Gora Zebna. Tan. Ku. Ku.
The suspect appears to be guilty. It's time to put the criminal behind bars. Okay. Get a confession. Does it not need to go all the way to the top? Or maybe it does. Get confession.
Hanavoy Arimba. Fiba.
We're showing her even more information than we have to.
Hiska.
Yep, we know it's you.
Badish.
Yep, get a confession, Nancy. You got her. Get that confession. She's so worried. She's extra worried now. She's so worried that it doesn't even register on the bar. She looks very worried. Got the confession. Good job, Nancy. All right, we know you hacked in. We know you hacked into the system. We're gonna have you go back into the cell now. See, that barely got our performance up. I feel like interrogating a suspect. Nice work. That's one more criminal off the streets. We have another case waiting. Yep. I feel like that should get our performance up way more. Is this Buck? Hello, Buck. Let's get a police take a police report from a civilian. Nancy doesn't know Buck. Okay, let's go do a friendly introduction with Buck. And then get a police report from him. Because clearly he has something he wants to talk about. Maybe he's just visiting Joe, since he's sitting there and Frank's just sitting on the bench. I love these two. Frank and Joe are so great.
Yabasani.
Hello, Buck. Buck is a dance machine. He's active and he's family-oriented. Interesting.
Sabani?
You enjoy dancing? I want to take police report. Are you not a civilian? Maybe he's just... Oh, yeah, he's not even a civilian. He's totally just visiting. Are there no civilians in here? He's walking around back. Rachel O'Hare. I guess we can browse the police database. Oh, we're running out of time. We are running out of time, and I don't like it. It makes me nervous, because I really want a promotion today. Okay, let's kick one of these people off their computer. Hopefully she'll give her computer up pretty quickly, and we can browse the police database. Go on, Nancy, quickly. Get promoted. We need to do really well today. Can we borrow your computer, please? Pretty please? Pretty please, let us have your computer. I don't know what you're doing, but are you in a chat room? Okay, that's not work. We need the computer. We want to do actual work. We want to browse the police database. Please. Please let us do it. We couldn't take a police report from the civilian. Buck was not a civilian, apparently. And there's no one else in the police station. It must be a slow crime day. Probably because it's too hot. There's a heat wave. Nobody wants to go outside because it's too hot. Oh, she won't even get off the computer. Can we get, will you get off your computer? Browse the police database. Yeah, Nancy, I know your fun is low. Oh, no. Take hers. Browse the police database. Take her computer. Quickly. Quickly, Nancy. We're running out of time. Of course, time is probably going to go faster because that's how it works. Hi, Frank. How are you? What's new? You want to help us find a new case? We browse the police database. Okay. There's no other things to do. We don't want to go on control. Oh, we need to get a new case assignment. That'll probably help. Get case assignment. Get a new case assignment. Nancy really needs some fun. It's just a boring day at work, I guess. Even though she, like, got a confession and arrested a suspect. That sounds like a pretty exciting day at work. I would think. The romance festival's in town! Ned and Nancy need to go out to the romance festival. You cannot travel while situations... Yeah. Oh, yes. Celebration of flowers. Drink some Sakura tea. Yeah, it's at Planet Honey Pop tonight. Yes, we're doing it. Ned and Nancy are going to the romance festival tonight because that is adorable. And I love it. And Nancy needs some fun and some social. Well, you know what gets fun and social up really quickly for Sims. There's a certain action that Nancy can partake in that will make her quite pleased. Oh, man. We're not going to get our performance all the way up. I don't think she's going to have time to exercise for an hour. That won't work. I'm trying to speed things up without the time running out. Oh, that's a boring case map. What is this? We haven't seen this before. It's just a big map. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, good. We still got promoted. Nancy did a good job today. The citizens of this community will surely appreciate her desire to protect and serve. She got some new clothes. She got some bonuses. She got a lot of money. She made $468 today, plus her bonus of $416, and a vacation day. Oh, wow. They're up to $1,149 now. Oh, and she wasn't wearing the cop outfit anymore. Now she was wearing, like, the vest thing that looks way cooler. Good job, Nancy. Is this level 6 now, or is this 5? I think it might be level 5. She's halfway in the detective career. She's definitely doing a nice job. She is climbing that career detective ladder nice and quickly. Gain skills and watch movies on the new Wabbit tablet. Yes, that is the toddler tablet. No toddlers in this Let's Play yet. That reminds me. I was going to... Oh, my goodness. See, look. Oh, Nancy's outfit is so much cooler now. She looks so cool. Go inside quickly, Nancy, before you get electrocuted. Like Joe did. Is Ned still tense? Yeah, he's still feeling a little bit tense about the thunderstorm. Hopefully it's not raining at the romance festival. Let's have, is Nancy's fun and social still really low? Become best friends. Yes. You two need to become best friends right now. Ned and Nancy are becoming best friends. It's so cute. Oh, Ned's so excited. Ned is just the sweetest. And I think now that they're in their brand new house, look at them hug. Let's get some romance going here, especially since they're gonna go to the romance festival. No trying for a baby yet, not just yet. Let's see.
Vambo de Mebs.
See, that's what I want to talk to you guys about. They already have options. Like, their relationship is going really, really well. And I don't want them to get married just yet, but that is something that is going to be happening soon. And because that is going to be happening soon, they will eventually need to go on a honeymoon, or I will eventually be sending these two on a honeymoon. So... I have a couple ideas as to where they would perhaps want to go for a honeymoon. Perhaps they would want to go to one of the locations where Nancy has solved mysteries in the past. And there have been several romantic locations where she's been. The Lilac Inn would be a cool kind of like bed and breakfasty type place for a honeymoon, and that would be a lot of fun for me to make. We're just getting Nancy's fun and social up. This is a surefire way to get any Sims very happy. Plus, now they have privacy, so they can actually, have a romantic life together, which is nice. But anyway, the Lilac Inn would be a lot of fun to build. I was also thinking maybe Sally's Cabin from Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake. With that all like totally renovated, Sally would now let Nancy stay there anytime she wants because of all the help Nancy gave her. So that would be really fun. That would be a nice private location if they were to go to a cute little cabin in Pennsylvania. They could go to the Lilac Inn. The other one I was thinking, this one would be a little bit harder, but I could do it if you guys really want to see it, would be the Golden Gardenia, the bed and breakfast from Message in a Haunted Mansion. So I could make that one as well. Those are kind of the 3 honeymoon locations I was thinking for these 2. Again, it's going to be a little while before that actually happens, but I do want to get started building whichever one. So please let me know in the comments down below which one you would prefer. Would you prefer Sally's Cabin from Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake? No sleeping. No sleeping. Would you prefer Sally's Cabin from Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake? Would you prefer the Golden Gardenia from Message in a Haunted Mansion? Or would you prefer the Lilac Inn from Secret of the Old Clock? And all of them would be either renovated or updated or just kind of ready for the honeymoon. Like, so the Lilac Inn would obviously be more modern now. It would still definitely have that vintage kind of feel, but it would be more modern. Or same thing with Sally's Cabin. It would be renovated. It would be nice. Same thing with the Golden Gardenia. So please let me know in the comments down below which one you would prefer. I definitely need your input for that. I want to know which one you guys want to see the most. Personally, I think building the Lilac Inn or Sally's Cabin would come across best in The Sims, but I could certainly tackle the Golden Gardenia if you feel like it. So please let me know which one you would like in the comments. I'm excited to see what you guys say. And I'm just excited for that step in their relationship too. Okay, so Ned is taking Nancy on a nice little date to the Romance Festival in San Myshuno, where hopefully it is not thunderstorming because it is thunderstorming in River Heights. This must be a kind of big city near River Heights that they go and visit sometimes. That all of them can go and visit sometimes. San Myshuno. I love this city world too. I think it's very, very well done. I love all of the worlds in The Sims 4, to be perfectly honest. My favorites are definitely, I love Windenburg. I think Windenburg is gorgeous, and it makes me so happy because that's exactly my kind of style, really, is like those Tudor style houses and the big sprawling landscapes and all the trees, very nature inspired, kind of European inspired. I think that one's beautiful. I love San Myshuno for all of the city elements. Is it thunderstorming here? Oh, it's thunderstorming at the Romance Festival. Sad. Okay, well, let's have Ned come over and give Nancy a passionate kiss at the Romance Festival. Nancy has got her sweatshirt on, which is good. It's probably pretty chilly out. Ned's got some warm clothes on as well. There's a bunch of people behind them. What happened to the passionate kiss, Ned? Where did that go from? Now you're just chatting. Oh, they make me so happy. They're such a sweet couple. Flirt, be enticing.
Yes and no. I'm so perfect.
Oh, poor Nancy needs to go to the bathroom. Why don't we have Nancy take care of that need? Oh, I love that music. Okay, Nancy, you go use the bathroom. Ned, why don't you pour some Sakura tea for yourself? Can he ask for advice from the romance guru?
Anji? The second name.
Ask Guru about current relationship. Just out of curiosity. I feel like they're not, the romance gurus usually aren't positive. And then request her wisdom.
Oh.
I feel like Ned would probably do that while Nancy's away. He'd be really sneaky about it. Because, to be perfectly honest, Nancy hasn't always been the best girlfriend to Ned.
Yanabi.
Hello. Give us wisdom. Oh, he's feeling so good.
7A?
Kalimpo.
Shifa!
Larkin, Moosh. Inja. Jovi.
What does she have to say? Give us your wisdom. Ned needs your wisdom. He needs help.
Borb.
Is Nancy done in the bathroom yet? No. Nancy, why aren't you doing what I tell? Oh, Carson's here. Oh, that's sweet. Nancy, why are you not doing what I tell you to do? Maybe put away your umbrella. I think the umbrella is, like, inhibiting her ability to do things. And Ned is not doing... Listen to Lindsay's answer. How long is this answer? Are you writing him a book about their romance? Oh no, he looks sad. What did she say? The person you are currently with often does not appreciate you and forgets important days in your relationship. Come on, romance lady, you need to tell us. Oh, she's saying hi to Carson. Carson, what are you wearing? That is not a good person. At least your flaws are perfectly matched. Oh. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I feel like it's kind of a good thing.
Hey, boo. Honka.
I'm gonna construe that as a good thing, because if their flaws are perfectly matched, then it means that they balance each other out, you know? They're yin and yang. They both have flaws, yes, everyone has flaws, but they both understand one another, and they are willing to accept each other for who they are. I am taking that in a positive light. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Okay, it's still taking forever to get an answer from this lady. Nancy is still taking forever to use the restroom, but then they should pour some Sakura tea together. They should get some of that romance tea. This is she works with us, but she's wearing her cop hat with her just regular clothes. Oh yeah, these two are husband and wife. To love or not to love, that is the question. That's not wisdom. The answer is to love. Oh, their umbrellas both turned inside out. Yeah, they're both gonna get kind of wet. So gross from using a public bathroom. Nancy, come get some Sakura tea. Ned got his. Ned's kind of just like, oh well, I'm getting soaked. Oh, his umbrella's broken from using his umbrella in bad weather. Yeah, well, it's kind of romantic to sit in the rain together and have some Sakura tea at midnight. Oh, Nancy, did her umbrella break? I think her umbrella broke. I didn't know it could do that. That's interesting. Okay, well, good. You and Ned go sit together, and I want you to talk. You two need to socialize more on this little date of yours. Declare heat of the moment passion. And their romance is already all the way up. I want this date to be more about getting to know each other a little bit more. Ask about Day. Need to joke with him. So we'll just do some friendly interactions. Joke about getting together. You guys are already together. Tell him a knock-knock joke. Oh, did she just recite love poetry to him? That's so cute.
Yoyum. Fumu.
Flirting with him,
Jongi,
joking
Charm.
with him, yes. What else can we do? What else is romantic? Blow him a kiss. They're both feeling very flirty, which makes sense. This is definitely a flirty locale. They're sitting in the rain together too. It's so romantic. What else can we say, Nancy? You could complain about the thunderstorm. Have a deep conversation about your relationship. We are getting very close. Things are now very serious now that we've moved in together, Ned, and I just want you to know that I really appreciate everything you've done for me since we've been together. I appreciate how patient you have been and how understanding you have been, and I am so excited to be taking the next step in our relationship together. It's so cute. They're adorable. Okay, we need to do more. We need to do more interactions so they can actually socialize and get. Describe a flirty dream about Ned. Ooh la la.
Vula Shaka Teebs.
Keep a bumel.
Sigluna.
That's
You
right.
are a 5-star boyfriend, Ned Nickerson. Yes, you are. I love the music in the background, too. Can we do more funny interactions? Ned, why are you standing up? Do an inside joke.
Smurgas.
Oh,
Tura
Vlad.
Kuzip.
He's worried about Vlad.
Ivar.
Nancy's complaining about the thunderstorm. It's like, yeah, I understand.
Juke.
It's a little wet out here. They should be soaked, but it doesn't appear as though they are. Does this, I mean, we're definitely getting rained on.
Wazaroo.
I thought your umbrella was broken.
Charm.
They're so cute. They're just adorable together. Okay. How are we not, why is this not going up? They've been having so many conversations. They've been socializing all night.
Bless me. Skane's
I don't like. Sometimes I get really frustrated with the little relationship things or the goals for the events because I feel like they never go as well as they're supposed to. Oh, he's holding the umbrella for both of them. Oh, that's so cute.
Oh. Kiss him away.
That's
No,
so cute.
come on.
Joke about old times.
Rasa.
I feel like they've
Yells it,
probably
boy.
known each other for a very long time. Like, I'm sure they knew each other in high school. They probably even knew each other before then. She's wearing the locket that he gave her. Oh, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Well, you guys, I think I'm going to leave this part right here. We'll let Ned and Nancy probably head home in a little bit after their little date is all finished, and then they'll sleep in tomorrow and have a fun house party with all of their friends. Thank you so much for watching, fellow detectives. I will see you soon.